Hello everyone, and welcome to the Rewind Review. This is BIONICLE 8945 Solek, released by Lego in the winter of 2008. As we kick off 2008 with the winter wave, the Phantoka. Here we go. Now, I'm not really that excited, but here we go, it's the Av-Matoran. Yeah, I'm sure BIONICLE fans would understand exactly why that is. I'm not that excited really for this one. To be honest, I got this one just to go with the Toa, which we'll find out in a moment. That's the only reason why I have this set. But yes, it's Solek 8945. Kind of a bland colour scheme. Got Lego there. Now the interesting thing is the box, if you can even call it that, canister. It's definitely not a canister. It's definitely more of a box. Yeah, this is just strange because the lids are plastic, but the middle here is cardboard, so it's not very durable, as you can see. It's kind of a pain to get these on and off as well. It's an interesting design. It's got all this rock work to match Karda Nui, I suppose. Yeah, as you can see, it's got BIONICLE on there. It's kind of cool. But yeah, it's a strange design, and we will see this again. How on earth does this thing go back on? There. Okay, this is a pain. Wrong way. I think this going to be this one. Oh, anyway, yeah, it's a bit, in there. It's cardboard with two pieces of plastic on top of it. It's a bit strange. I'm not sure why they designed it like this. It's different, and it's kind of cool, because I don't have any of these. I have one of the Shadow Matoran, but it didn't come with this, so I got this set brand new, and again, only because I wanted it to work with the Toa. I can't get this one. Go back on, hang on a second. Oh, damn it, this thing's a... There we go. Oh, yep, it's a bit of a pain, alright. So yeah, we've got Solek there, got Karda Nui in the background, logo. Got a cool BIONICLE logo on that side. And on this side. I would have had a plastic thing going around here, which will stop me from taking it apart, for opening it. And then on the back here we have Toa Kopaka Phantoka. Toa Kopaka. And that's the Phantoka one. That's what the set's called. We have Solek. We've got the BIONICLE logo for this wave. And there's them combined. And that is it. It's an interesting package for this wave, which is why I'm showing it. Now what have I done with the instructions? Oh, here we go. So yeah, they come with instructions, of course. This is one of the smaller sets. So it's one of these like fold out instructions. And there's nothing really interesting until you get to the back, because we have this, I guess it's a poster. It's like an advert for all showing all the different sets. We've got the Makuta sets and the Toa Phantoka. We'll get to some of those very soon. Right, and now, well actually, if I bring back in the box, we are going to address the elephant in the room, which is the 2008 socket redesign. As you can see, the sockets have changed. They're also new pieces, and we're going to get to all that in a very short while, in a little while. Oh, you're standing weird there. There we go. So, yep. The interesting thing about this figure, the most interesting thing, is nearly all the pieces are new. And again, this is because in 2008 the sockets were. This is because of the 2008 socket redesign. In 2008 they redesigned all the joints, and so all these pieces are now new because the joint, well, the sockets are more square shaped. Yeah, the sockets are square, and they became prone to breakage. They cracked very easily from this point on. So you're going to see a lot of that. Well, you're going to see a lot of these redesigned joints from this point on. So we have the Av-Matoran limbs, which they've been used for the arms and legs here. There are two different types, but here's we've just got the bulkier ones. And we have an Av-Matoran torso. I think there might be multiple versions, but there's one there. And he's just grey and white. He's not really that interesting colour-wise, and he's quite hated in the BIONICLE community. I think you already know that though. So yep, another new piece is the Av-Matoran head, which I'm just going to remove his mask, which is also a new piece. So we've got a lot of new pieces here. That's the only good thing about it, really. Not having good luck today. Oh, as you can hear, that was kind of a pain. We have the new Akaku, a powerless Akaku. So that's that. I think it's the same as Kopaka has. And we have this new head design, which is the Av-Matoran head, and it sticks out quite a bit, which not many people are a fan of that. And it was also used a lot later on as well. It's an interesting looking head. It looks strange from here. I don't really mind if it sticks out that much. I don't know, I'll have to take that back. But yeah, it's a strange head design. Let's see if I can get it in closer. Kind of looks like the Metru head a little bit. By the way, it's a new head for these figures. These will be these sets. The mask looks cool. So I'll just break them. Yeah, it is a new set. This one is a set that I got brand new. So the pieces are a bit stiff. And in fact, that's one thing to mention. The 2008 socket joints are more stiff. They are definitely, they have more friction, but they also feel like they want to break because of that. And they do break easily. They are a bit harder to move. So. But the only pieces that aren't new, we've got the jetpack piece as well, which is in pearl silver. The only pieces that aren't new, even though these are the Toa Nuva leg pieces, foot pieces, they have the redesigned socket joint. They've been redesigned as well, so they're technically new pieces now. Same goes for the connectors or the hands. Same goes for the hand piece, which we've seen a lot at this point. The only thing that isn't new are the Maui blades. I think they're called. As for the articulation, well, because these are pre-posed limbs, I mean, you have, I don't even want to do this very much because the sockets break so easily. You have a foot, you have one at the foot, one at the hip. And basically there's two in the arms and two in the legs, and the head. And that is it, that is what we're going to get with these. Yeah, again, not really that great unless you have them on the tower, just what I'll be doing with the next video. But yeah, there isn't really a lot to say about these. The Av-Matoran are a hated part of BIONICLE. Yeah, they are they've simplified the Matoran quite a bit. These are supposed to be Matoran of Light in the story. Well, why is there Shadow Matoran? As I mentioned earlier on, simple, because some of the Matoran of Light, Av-Matoran, were corrupted by the Makuta, infected by the Makuta, and turned into Shadow Matoran, and that's basically the story. The Av-Matoran are in Karda Nui at this point in time, and some of them get infected and turn into Shadow Matoran because of these guys, these Makuta. And the Toa have come to save them. And they combine them and take off and to fight the Makuta in the skies of Karda Nui. And that is basically the story. Yeah, the mask looks cool. But that's about it. That's the coolest looking piece in this figure. And he is very similar to one of the Matoran we're going to be getting to in a little while that comes with all the vehicles. That might be a hint. The jetpack's a cool piece. Looks nice. But yeah, you know, if you have it on the tower, it looks good, but on its own, it's not that great. And that's about it. There's nothing really else. There's nothing else to say really. I mean, you can get it in some poses. It does look good, I suppose, but there really isn't. Yeah, the joints are just all one piece. They're brittle. They break easily. Which is not great. Lego should have never designed pieces that break, given the whole point of Lego is to take things apart and build them, you know, use them to build your own things. It's not great, and the whole company has evolved around taking things apart to rebuild them, and they make brittle pieces. But either way, that's 2008 for you. Yeah, this has been Solek. Interesting packaging, not great. Interesting figure, not great. And that basically sums it up. Anyway, right. That's it really. It's not a great set, but there's nothing too bad about it. I mean, it's boring, but it's not the worst in the world. Let's just not particularly good. But for a simple small set like this, and again, if you have the Toa, it does wonders. That's about it. It's just not a lot going on. I don't really hate the Av-Matoran, but they are definitely not the greatest. Definitely not Lego's finest hour. I normally say that about Hasbro, but there we go. Yeah. This is almost like Hasbro cheapening out in a way. Either way, there you have it. That is Solek. He's definitely not my favourite figure, favourite set. It's not too bad. I mean, there isn't some of the original Bionicle sets didn't even have legs, so. But they are much more memorable than these characters, than this guy anyway. But the mask looks cool. I do like the mask. The mask looks great, and it's got like those aerodynamic fins we'd see on some of the Mystica wave of vehicles and stuff, like Lewa. But for the most part, he's definitely, the colour scheme works. He is an Av-Matoran. Yeah, the colours work. But there isn't really a lot to talk about in this figure, really, this set even. He's only got 2 joints in each arm and leg, and the head turns, and I don't know the pieces he's made out of. His weapons aren't new, his jetpack's new, and his mask is new, and the new pieces, and most of the new pieces you get with him are ones that are prone to break a lot easier than the ones that they had before. So, one of the pieces you had before, so it's not great in the sense, the new pieces. The new pieces are not a great addition. Either way, that's Solek, and next time we'll be looking at 8685 Toa Kopaka. Right, thank you very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying Bionicle 2023. 40581 that's coming out, hopefully, fingers crossed, if things haven't changed, on the 27th of January, which is this week. Can't wait. Anyway, right, Bionicle's back, Unity Duty Destiny. And that is it. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bionicle We Wonder Who will be returning very soon. Bye for now.